everybody. So I'm doing this in the car before work because it's the only time I can think of to get it done. This is going to be my first trying to conceive type of video, I guess. A little background, I was on depo for about 4 years or so. I went off of it in December, I guess I could say. I was due for my last shot in December and I didn't get it. And it's now May. So that's where we're at right now. I guess I've just been waiting for my first period to be able to figure out when I'm going to be able to start trying for a baby. 2 weeks ago I bled for a couple days, but it really wasn't like a full-fledged bleeding. And then 3 days ago now, is when I started what I thought was a period, and I still have no clue which one is, which one's not. But I've been taking ovulation tests to see which one, you know, when I ovulate, I guess. And they've all been negative so far. So we still don't know kind of when. I guess it's hard to tell. We're going to be trying as soon as we figure out, you know, when I ovulate and all that kind of stuff. And a little background, we have 2 5-year-old girls. One's mine and one's my husband's. They're wonderful little girls. I know that my daughter especially wants a little brother or sister, so she has somebody to play with, you know, somebody that's her, you know, full-fledged sibling, because we only have his daughter half of the time. And let's see. So it's going to kind of be like a mixed family. It's going to be kind of difficult not knowing what's going on with periods and stuff to get ovulation tracked. Hopefully that'll kind of fix itself shortly here. And once it does, we'll start going, you know, full force ahead and try and get this conception done. I'm really excited. You know, it's been, you know, over 5 years since I've been pregnant. I honestly, like, with my daughter, I was so busy going to school and working and everything like that that I didn't get to enjoy my pregnancy really. And so this one, it should be fun. I don't remember much about it, and maybe it's because, you know, after she came out, it was all worth the issues and everything like that. But in my mind, I seem to remember loving being pregnant, and it was the best thing on earth. But I'm sure at the time I was, you know, cranky and dealing with all that kind of stuff like everybody else is. So it'll be kind of interesting. I don't remember any cravings or anything like that with my daughter. I really don't remember hardly anything. I've got the worst memory on earth. And so it'll be interesting. And that's part of the reason I want to do this video blog is I want to be able to look back at it, because I don't remember much about my daughter's pregnancy, and, you know, so I really want to be able to look back and be like, oh, that's what I was going through, or, you know what. But I saw some other people doing trying to conceive and pregnancy blogs, and I thought it was the neatest thing ever, honestly. I was like, well, that's so neat. I want to be able to do that. So that's where we are now. I guess there's not much to update on when you're trying to conceive, except for, you know, pregnancy test time or whatever, but we're not quite to that point. So you guys probably won't hear from me again for quite a while. I wasn't planning on posting these on YouTube, but I decided I would, just because if anybody's got any, like, information or stories from when they were on depo and trying to conceive afterwards, anything like that, I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions for me, you know, I'd love to be able to answer them for you guys. I say a lot, too. But I guess mainly I just want to be able to look back on these. Also, I'm using my phone's camera because I'm not too technologically inclined. I'm going to try and get one of those flip things if they work well. I don't know or not. If you guys have any ideas on whether or not those work, that'd be great. And this is kind of like the front camera on my phone, so I can see what I look like, because I don't know how to set it up. So let me know if this is bad or good quality, whatever it is. That way I can, use my digital camera or whatever if I need to. Otherwise, if you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know, anything like that. Hopefully we'll get, pregnancy test time sometime in the near future, maybe 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now, whatever, once we figure out when I ovulate. How about 2 weeks from then? All right, thanks. Bye.